But this is probably gonna be a really... Actually, I probably should have checked to see if anybody interesting was live on Twitch before I went live. But, you know what I mean? To see if I wanted to do that instead while playing, but I don't... Let's see... Tipster. Tipster, by the way. But yeah, there's nothing. I just wanted to... Because it's already 11:45. You know what I mean? So... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's probably... Oops. That's probably gonna... I forgot to turn the volume down. Hopefully that doesn't feed through that much. Alright, let me edit this real quick. I guess I can grab this mission while I'm waiting. Alright. Well, yeah, this is probably only going to be like a half hour. So. I'm just going to use the same thumbnail from earlier. Oh yeah, and I know nobody will probably ever see this, but in case anybody's curious, I did the math calculations, and that guy that got the V2 was definitely, he had to have been cheating. Because statistically, he wouldn't have had enough, you know what I mean? The only way he would have gotten it is if he had, if streak kills counted towards it, or if they changed it to only 25 kills for a V2, which I'm pretty sure they did not do. So it's literally statistically impossible for him to have had enough kills. Because you have to subtract the V2 kills, and you have to subtract the streak kills he had, and that puts him below 30 kills, not to mention that every single, even if he was at 30 still, every single kill he got had to not be KIA, which is basically not possible considering he was just sitting in the spawn, so. In case anybody was wondering, I actually did do the math on it, so it's literally 0% chance that it wasn't cheating, and he's not using a tool that lets him use streaks whenever he wants, as well as the V2 rocket, so. Literally the only chance is if it's actually 25 kills instead of 30. For some reason, and I'm not aware of that, but other than that, it's literally not possible. So. That's why I turned to crossplay off low. But yeah, I don't know why. Because before then, earlier today, I hadn't really ran into any cheaters with crossplay on besides that one. Well, there was that one shotgun guy that was probably speed hacking, but like speed hacking isn't as big of a deal, you know what I mean, as like aimbotting or, you know, calling in stuff you didn't actually earn. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a video game, so it doesn't really matter. I just thought it might be interesting because I actually edited the what do you want to call it? I edited the description of that stream to explain. I mean, not that nobody's ever going to watch that anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But, you know, it was just a little interesting thing, because I was curious because I was like looking at the, thinking back to the kill feed and stuff while playing. I was like, yeah, it doesn't really add up considering he was getting, you know what I mean, streak kills as well. So, but I mean, it doesn't matter because even he wasn't playing. Even if it was somehow was legit, and he wasn't boosting either, it still doesn't count because he was not playing solo. So I had to push circle there, by the way. That's the problem with the game. It won't, like, if you're locked on to something somewhere else, it won't. You have to push circle to unlock on. That, like, gameplay-wise, that's the only real gripe. Like, the lock-on system, I think it should just be, like, free-form. You know what I mean? But the only, like, reason behind that is because, like, this, cure ability, it's really annoying mid-fight to try and, like, lock on to a teammate, you know what I mean? Instead of, you know, they should have just made it, at the very least, just, like, auto-target whatever teammate has the lowest health when I use it, you know what I mean? I mean, I can still use, what's it called, Medica? Because, you know. Speaking of that, rest in peace, what year did Etika die anyway? I mean, didn't he kill himself though? So that's kind of cringy, I'll be honest. Like, in my opinion, unless you have an incurable, like, cancer or something, there's no reason, no valid reason to kill yourself. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. And it's not like he has the valid reason of, like, oh yeah, he was a soldier that saw real-life combat, and he had really bad PTSD. Like, if that was the case, I'd be like, oh, okay, I mean, that's at least a partially valid reason, I suppose. You know what I mean? But, no, he's just, I don't even know, man. But, although I never watched any of his content, I saw he was just another, you know, spurgy video game dude. There's no, you know, no actual intellectual component there. So, not that there has to be. You know what I mean? It's just, if you want me to actually consider your content to be not just appealing to the lowest common denominator and boring dribble, or not boring, but unintelligent dribble, you know what I mean? Because there is a time and place for that, because obviously I follow streamers like that, but, you know. See, I didn't notice that until today. Like, on the minimap in Call of Duty Vanguard, instead of, you know, the little arrows that are supposed to show if the enemy is above or below you on the minimap? For some reason now, the color of that arrow is the same color as the dot, so it's basically impossible to see, you know what I mean? You know how it used to be yellow, so you could tell right away if there's like a little yellow line above the dot or below the dot, you know? But then, yeah, since it's the same color now, it's, you know what I mean? You gotta waste your time actually caring to look at. Oh, level 18? What the hell? Why is, like, we've done every side mission, like, am I supposed to have been, like, doing hella dungeons or something? To level up, or what? or am I supposed to be behind level-wise for this? Because it automatically puts you on the proper level. I don't know. If anybody's curious, I'm not like paying attention to the dialogue at all, just so you all know. I'm not gonna lie, I might get off soon because I'm kind of getting a low-key stomach ache. But yeah, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing other stuff besides continuing with the story. Because my character is pretty... You know what I mean? Like, is there a way to get better gear or something? Because it feels like... I just thought about that. I should be, like... Hello? I get, like, I was stunned. Shouldn't I have been able to use that Asuna ability? You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like my character isn't, you know what I mean, on par with this area. Because it's taking forever. You know what I mean? My guess is this the boss guy, or are those other ones? I guess this is the boss guy, right? But like, I mean, that was still easy. I mean, I know there's still those ones over there, but I gotta regen. You know what I mean? Oh, see, this had a 30... Oh, I just noticed that. It had a 30-minute timer. So I guess this had to have been how it was supposed to... You know what I mean? Like, if it's giving you 30 minutes just to kill these few enemies, you know what I mean? Unless there's, like, somehow more after this, but, I mean, the game hasn't done that yet at all, so... Yeah, that was... So I guess that's how it was supposed to be, if it's gonna give you 30 minutes to do that, you know what I mean? I guess we are on par where we're supposed to be. If it was gonna... it gave us 30 minutes to do that little thing. Okay. Well, yeah, I think, yeah, we're almost actually to level 18. Level 18 is when we unlock the next, Bruh, okay. I'm trying to see where the mission is. Zombie pikeman? Well, what is this, I don't know. I was trying to think of a game to reference. Yeah, it's already midnight, though, so I'm probably not going to be on much longer anyway. Either way. But yeah, I wanted to play this online, because there wasn't really I was randomly watching a recommended video, well, on like the homepage of YouTube or whatever, about Google Stadia. I forgot about that. Because the guy had like gigabyte internet, but it was still poopy connection for him. Like, but I did agree though, because he was saying that like streaming games is probably like the future, but they have to get it down to where it actually, you know, works. Like PS Now actually does work pretty good even with my poopy internet. It's just like the only bad part is that it's like PS3 games, and the PS3 games already have shitty frame rate and stuff to begin with, so you can't really tell if it's my internet causing it to be that way or just the shitty designed game, you know? Because I just assume it's probably the game, because like the frame rate doesn't really drop or anything, like it's because of the connection, but I mean, we did like all the side missions, so maybe I don't know. Because I don't think there's like any way to get loot unless you do missions, to be honest. Well, outside of, I know you have to get loot from like the end game stuff, but options, way better shield. I'll take that. Alright, we reached level 18 too, nice. Action learned. Action learned. Action or trait acquired. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, first off, armor chest. Shield. Leather charge. Equip that real quick. Wait, when the hell did we get this? Huh. I didn't even notice we had that. What the fuck? We had a better shield that whole time. Shit. Oh well. Alright, so now I gotta look at actions and traits. Okay, traits. Upgrades stone to stone 2. Okay. I don't, really see why that's necessary to have a trait when all you have, you know what I mean? There's the ability right here. You know what I mean? But, alright. Alright, I'm tracking the other stuff, like 24. Okay, level 20 is when we get the next thing. Alright, what does this do? Instant cast. Next spell is cast immediately. But it says duration 10 seconds. So, like, you cast that, and then I can kind of spam. But my question, like, if I put that there, what if I put this like, here or something? Like, is that, because you know what I mean? Because that's stone 1, and then I have the trait, which is upgrading it to stone 2. So, could I, you know what I mean? Could I use, what's this called? Could I use Swift Cast and then You know what I mean? Or is that just, and then use stone 2 and then the other stone 2 because it, or is that just the same thing? You know what I mean? But I really should, one second, actions and traits. Let me, oops, no. Let me put this, I'll put that there. And then I'll put this, oops. I'll put that there just in case I need it. Yeah, let's test this real quick. Hold up. You know what I mean? Like if I do Swift cast, is it going to allow me to, you know what I mean, use both of them, or is there going to be a cooldown because it considers it, excuse me, to be the same? Okay, how we gotta, I guess I should just go this way. You know what I mean? Because like you have the actual, my thought is like the one on the one page is the actual Stone 2 ability, and the other one is Stone 1 but upgraded, so it, you know what I mean, the game might for some reason treat it as different, but I kind of doubt it. Alright, let me see. No, it's the same thing. Alright. But, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't seem like that actually worked. You know what I mean? Wrong thing. I guess it's just only one spell, and it's not, you know what I mean? Because it says duration 10 seconds, but I'm assuming maybe it just works for one spell, even though it says it has a duration. I'm assuming. I mean, it has a... I mean, it said 60-second recast, but that was definitely not 60 seconds. I don't know. Maybe there's like a thing, hidden thing, when you deal damage, it lowers it. Oh, you know what I mean? Alright, so now there's no reason to... So you can't fucking unequip it, though. You know what I mean? So it's kind of annoying. And it's not even that... I'll just go with it. It's not even that crazy. But... I guess it is 60 seconds. It was just... It seemed, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like there's much reason to even use this fucking wind one anymore. To be honest with you. Like, what I was gonna do is... Oops. There, and then move this here, you know what I mean? Because it'll be easier for me to, You know what I mean? Hold down and square instead of using the fucking D-pad. So I guess that's like gives you like I guess the 10-second thing is so you don't have to just use it right away. I mean you got 10 seconds to, you know what I mean? All right. But yeah, I don't really see any reason to use that wind thing because it's supposed to do dot damage, but it like doesn't. It's like so insignificant that there's no reason. So. Yeah, that's a better setup because I think that's annoying though because you see now we have fluid aura on there fucking twice, but there's nothing. You know what I mean? You can't unequip it, at least not to my knowledge at the moment. But alright, which one is the? Alright, so it is up there, I guess. Well, I don't know. Because the main mission ones look similar to, you know, those card ones right behind us. Where you go to queue for a dungeon. See, now it is already almost 12:15. So alright, so that's not on the map yet. Hold on, let me see something. I need to look at this, like, level 24, level 30, level 20, alright. So, what are, hold up. I can't see where. See, we're here, so in theory, we should, you know what I mean, New Gridania, we should be able to use this, and then go to New Gridania, but it does, you know what I mean? It's not actually a teleporter. We could just use Gil to get there, but we're gonna get off here soon anyway, so we might as well just walk. Because it's really not, you know what I mean? It makes it look farther than it really is. Because you actually just have to get to that skinny line. You know what I mean? Then you can, well, if the game would let me jump, Jesus Christ, you see that? But yeah, I guess like the swift cast thing could be used as a healer as well. You know what I mean? Just be like, you hit swift cast, then you hit the group heal button, and you don't have to actually cast it. Goes automatically. Well, to be fair, I haven't looked at like any of the other healing abilities, so shout out to the people from when I had this title earlier this morning, and they were hit the thumbs down, but they were too scared to say anything because they know they didn't have an actual argument that wasn't based in emotion. Well, alrighty. But yeah, unfortunately, because it is, I mean, it's not like super late, but But, yeah. I guess I should check map. See, those ones we're not gonna do because those aren't, you know what I mean? It's just if you want to switch classes, which we do not want to do. So. But yeah, my question is like, when can you actually earn loot from the dungeons and stuff? You know what I mean? So far, there hasn't been any actual legit loot drops from anything except mission rewards. In case anybody's curious, I haven't been reading or even glancing at any of the dialogue for a while now. Because now I'm to the point where I pretty much understand the game enough to not have to do any of that. Alright, so that's where we're going next. I didn't zoom the map. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get off after we get over there, because I am starting to get a bit of a stomach ache, like I was saying earlier. It's nothing crazy, but you know, it's just annoying. Real talk. And I might grab a snack or something after this. Not that anybody cares. But, so assuming if it's glowing blue, we have it, right? Alright, oh yeah, this is like the main starting area. You know what's weird? Like, none of the other areas besides this one really have any of those little blue ones where you can just portal around. I just realized I walked. Oh, wait, no, it's in here, never mind. Alright, well, I'll talk to this dude real quick. Alright, well, I guess we'll do... deliver the letter real quick. Second looks like a Green Arrow wannabe, except he's red. The fucking Red Arrow. The period arrow. What? But yeah, MMORPG story, like, that's exactly how it usually goes. I'll usually pay attention for a bit, and then once I understand how to play the game and everything, there's no, you know, reason to waste your time, you know what I mean? Because no MMORPG story is ever going to be like an actual crazy good story that's worth paying attention to, you know? But what is... oh, I'm stupid. It's like, it's kind of... like, see, because the door's auto-open instead of just not having a door there so you can, you know... But... let's see where this is real quick. Alrighty. See, that's annoying. You know what I mean? Because, like, if you really wanted to, you could just spend gil to get down there, but what I think I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna run down into Central Shroud, and then I'll get off. So next time we don't have to go. Well, actually, that's because I don't know how big of a difference that makes, but there's like the whole, if you log out in a city, you can like get bonus XP type of thing. But so I guess I should log out in this area, but I'll get close to, you know what I mean, over here, I suppose. But it really does seem, though, that, there's not much in the way of loot drops. You know what I mean? Well, one thing I was curious about, where was... Oh yeah, Raid Finder. I was curious, like, what level you had to be for that. You know what I mean? But Chocobo Saddleback, we don't even have one, like, yet. You know what I mean? Like, but you would think by now the game would have a mount quest, but yeah, it's already 8 minutes to 12:30, so I'm gonna get off for now. So I know we only played for like what 30 minutes, but yeah, I'm gonna get off. So tomorrow we got shipment coming out for Vanguard. So the only problem with that though is like there's nothing left to level up or do, you know what I mean? Because there's like the quote prestige thing, but so I guess we'll see. I'm not gonna sit here much longer, so.